So I'm a wimp. I admit it. I also didn't know about the reflective damage from certain enemies, like the Goatmen Shaman that can throw a lightning bolt on enemies, and it will cause them to do massive reflective damage. Like Woody Joe did a video of it a while back. Woody Joe almost dying to Goatmen. See, that's the video. Yeah, don't mess with Goatmen on hardcore. So I saw this video when I was lying in bed last night. I was just looking things up, and he had this. See his health there?
What the fuck was that?
I didn't know this was a thing.
Some lightning from these.
This is, of course, 2 years ago.
Like, do you guys understand how tanky I am?
So he's really tanky.
This is insane. Let's see that again.
He does a post-mortem here.
The almost rip. It was not actually HP dropping, right? That is insane.
But you can see those red beams. See these red beams? That's a Goatman Shaman buffing these guys and giving them, evidently, a reflective shield. So when you damage these guys, now they're going to kill you back, right? Because you're killing yourself.
What?
And supposedly someone checked the logs after this, not his encounter, but someone else, and says, you were killed by yourself, essentially.
But then I actually low, and I dash out, and here I press my potion, and I'm full HP again. Nice.
Now, my problem the other day, or yesterday, I think I would have survived this encounter, except I could only consume one potion, right? Because it had a 15-second cooldown, because I was using the Chaos perk that gives you a massive boost in attack speed, a unlimited amount of resources, sort of like a channeling pylon, but it limits you to one potion every 15 seconds. So I think what would happen is, if I were to do this again, like the mini game, and I might even do this when I do this now, I might avoid that particular chaos perk when there are situations that I could run into reflective damage, because I need to be able to heal myself very quickly over and over, right? I think that might be one of those strategic choices that I have to make to survive. So I'm not going to play Druid, and I'm not going to play this this mini game thing, but I am going to play a Sorc because I love the mana shield, and I just need to play well, right? I just need to get the mana shield and level that up. But I just wanted to show that. So I'm going to create a new character, a Sorcerer. Yes. I'll go to, let's see, let's just pick an existing. Look, hardcore. We'll call her Brill. It's fine. This will be my hardcore Brill. I'm going to start on normal because to do otherwise would be insane, in my opinion. Now, I do have all the advantages, right, of all the stuff I've done prior in this season. So I can, I have obviously these things I can put points in. So I'm going to start out with this. Let's see here. That for now. Let's go resistances. And let's go shield. More resistances. We basically want to get down to here so we can get the Hydra, because we're going to go... I'm going to play Hydra for a while, but I would like to try the Ball Lightning build for this. I'm not going to do more damage and take increased damage yet. Barrier, yes. Barrier, yes. Hydra, there we go. So I'm picking the defensive skills more than anything else at the moment. I am going to be using a controller, of course, which is the way I like to play this game.
I barely made it here alive.
All right, let's go set up our character's stuff here. So pet, we're going to go with goat. Confirm look. I don't care about anything else there. Wait, can I do the stable from here? Interesting. Oh, fascinating. I didn't realize you could do that here. All right, let's go kitty cat. And kitty cat armor. Okay, let's go this one this time. And then let's pick something, Sins of Haradra. Season of Blood. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so confirm look. And let's put these where they belong. This is my damage. This is on the back burner because it's actually going to be in the enchantment slot. Enchantment! See how this feels. Feels good. I forget what else I need to do at the beginning. Oh yeah, I need to go get mercenaries. Duh. Derp. Go get my mercenaries. Need to have a little bit of help so we can see where enemies are. We're going to go with Subo, of course, which is the better one to level with. Because you're not really needing the resistances from Rumdimberber or whatever his name is. Right here. Higher mercenary. Okay. Now we already have the spells we need, so we're going to go this way. And this way, right? No, we're going to have healing potions, and then, whoops, no, this one. Yeah, reducing cooldowns for things like the shield. All right, then we'll heal this guy, hire this guy. He's going to put a shield up when I'm injured. Excellent. Okay, now let's go back to, let's set this as my preferred, and then I will go back here. I don't want to spawn back where I was, because I don't want to be, like, surprised by a bunch of enemies that have reconstituted and are sitting there waiting for me.
We could use the rest of it, I suppose.
Let's test the shield. Hydra is so lovely. They can sort of get out in front of you and kill things and just, it's beautiful. It's like the perfect little thing to have. Now, it does require you to cast a spell, so it's not as good in some ways as a necromancer or as a druid where the pets are just there always, right? Because that's sort of nicer in a way. I did delete my hardcore characters, all of them. I just deleted them. I basically suicided them. And I just got whatever, because I said the word suicide. I don't care. Everyone knows I'm not endorsing suicide. This is a game, it's not real. Suiciding a character in a game, sacrificing them to the gods or whatever, is not the same as real life, so get a grip, people.
Over here. Let's talk right instead.
Alright.
I am called.
We have that. So now we're gonna go down here. Boop, boop.
I belong to.
Yada, yada, yada. Have fun at work, babe.
All of you, listen to me.
Yeah, that's better.
In the land. All
Whoops.
sanctuaries at risk.
A little bit more damage, but this has intelligence on it, so I'll do that. Plus more vulnerable damage. Alright, wow, we hit 3 levels for that. Alright, so we're going to make him better. We're going to do a little bit more burning damage, then more damage in general. We're not a crit build yet. We're just a burning build. Alright, so now I have to collect 150 of those things, so let's go do that in a Helltide. It's typically the best way to go do that at early levels. I can also go get this while I'm here. What's this? It's always, what's this? I could just ride past these, but it's easy EXP. Oh, I also crunched all my gear. I kept all the gems and all the sigils for dungeons. Boop. And what else did I keep? All the rune stones. I have all that, but I basically crunched all the gear. I just wanted to start fresh with a different kind of character, so I didn't want to be tempted to like roll another Spiritborn or a Druid or somebody else who uses dexterity. Okay, there we go. I'm going to continue on a little bit here. I'm going to go get that spot. I'm going to get the teleport. Let's make my Hydra just a little bit better. Again, I'm not participating in the event. I did. It was fun. I learned a few things. I learned a lot, actually. Especially about the reflective thing. I did not know that at all. That was amazing. That was a very important discovery. And it does explain what I've seen before. Like taking sudden damage, even in softcore, like, what was that? I don't do like post-mortems, like analysis frame by frame like some people do. I just was like, wow, that's interesting. But with hardcore, it sort of alerted me to the fact that it exists even more, and now I had to look at it more closely and learn, oh, okay. Goatmen shaman can cast this thing on their fellow shaman. It can cause tremendous damage. Okay, let's do this from a distance. Oh, maybe not. All right. Backtrack a little bit. It's okay to back off. Does it persist until it's gone? Yeah, I think so. Don't crowd me, guys. That's one of the problems with this kind of situation is if they surround you. You don't want to be surrounded. This is good XP, though. Plenty of health globes, thanks to Subo. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to back off of this one. I'm just not geared. It's good XP, though, if I can just keep my distance. Make him a little bit more powerful. Okay, forces of hell grow angry. I cannot withstand the, like, a big assault coming in. Oh, they're surrounding me. Bad, 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 bad. Maybe I can get to level 10 here. Ooh, how did I get a shield? That's nice. Be able to put another point. Five points. Excellent. Don't crowd me. I'll go life, armor. Yep. Even a little tiny bit of stats at this level is big. Don't crowd me. Tricky. Get away from me, please. Okay, I think I'm done with this group. Just zoom around them here. I definitely need a lot more health at this point to survive that. Let's go over here where it's safer. I can get this chest. Really? Jerk. Alright, so let's go farm a little bit more. Let's get to level 8 on this crap. Just not that legendary node, because that was interesting, but boy, dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Okay, so pants, helm, good helm. We like helms. Max life. That's fine. Once I get to 10, then I can upgrade my potions and start using the XP pots. So there's that. So we're going to go... There we go. More defense, more defense. I think I need more health before I do those chaos rifts. Okay, just earning more tears. That's fine. Okay, have our shield being built. That's excellent. I'm not gonna pop the those warp rifts yet. Just gonna bypass them, which feels like a violation of all that is good and holy. But I can't afford the onslaught that will come if I hit it. Well, maybe a rare one. Let's try the rare one. Start over here though. He came over here. He's a Hellborn. No. Nope, nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna chance it. Not worth it. Go away. Go away. Go away. Yep, that was bad. That was bad. There's a very bad. Why is the legendary ones are like wimpy sometimes, and those magic ones are like, we're gonna send the most terrifying creature after you? Seems backwards to me, but that's just me. Boo.
I infiltrated.
Okay, quick progress there. Good. Good. Excellent. More armor is good. It'd be lovely if there was like a little indicator on these that would show you if it was a good upgrade and how. But, okay.
If anything breaks, the forge is hot.
They're thin.
See, do we have other bubble creation mechanisms here? Yeah, there we go. That's actually what I want. And then... Okay, that is good. We'll keep that. They're doing construction on the water drainage lines outside the house, and it's like really noisy. They're doing the whole neighborhood. They're like refurbishing all the sewer pipes and stuff. Because they've been like 20 years, 25 years. And so it's like time to like remake them. So it's like outside my house. Let's go this way and get some more XP. We're almost to 10, which is a good moment to go back to town.
People. Mephisto means to have all of Sanctuary!
Down here.
Stop him here! Stop him now!
I've tried to memorize in my brain what that shaman lightning looks like so I know to stop hitting. We'll see if I remember when I come across goatmen, especially the goatman shaman. The first warning sign will be, uh-oh, goatmen. Look out for the shaman and look out for their buffs on other enemies nearby. I'm hoping I can remember in the moment to stop hitting, but we'll see. Oh, that's right. One fewer. One fewer turn off. I think the next point I put in is going to be a frost shield. Actually, I should probably do that now. Yeah, I'll do it at 10. A frost shield at 10. Wait a minute, where's... Oh, that's it. Okay, one more past that. I can never remember. Still, the XP's good. Alright, back to town. I'll have to go do that turn in later. No, do yeah, because I'm not a crit build, so I won't go crit. I'll go attack speed. That way the hydras attack faster. Okay, so I'll show you what I did with inventory here in a moment. Okay, so intelligence, armor, life, yes. I'll add a socket. See, max life. See. Attack power is the same. Life is a little bit more that way. Okay. So what I did was I went through and I deleted all my gear. I kept all of these, kept everything that was here, and I kept all of this. So what I can do now is I can go, let's grab, what do I have here? Let's add sockets to the... Whoops, not sockets here, sockets over here.
Finest jewels inside.
There are no rules, I'm just playing to play.
Well done.
Let's see, are there any runes that would be good for me here? Yes. So I will be casting hydras very quickly. So for that, I'm going to grab spirit wolves. Where are the spirit wolves? There we go. I'll be summoning spirit wolves. I will be going for damage over time, which is purple at the moment. I'll switch that over to crit in a little bit. Amethyst. Yeah, damage over time. Boop and boop. And then we're going to go topaz. 1, 2, 3, 4. For these slots here. And of course, we'll go skull for the jewelry because I'm an int-based class, so I'm a resistance class by nature. So I don't need to focus on adding more resistances. Okay, so shields on left and right click. At 15, I'll take the fireball off, or I'll leave it on. I don't know, and then put it in my enchantments. That way I can blow up waves of enemies. So I have 2 emergency escape valves there. So I'm basically spamming Hydra at the moment. I'm just holding down the button so it goes cast as fast as it can. So I'm going to get a lot of wolves, which is really nice for this build, since the Hydras don't cost anything.
Get ready.
Lots of wolves.
Where's the world of blood?
Excellent. Sweetness. What do we do now? We go do other things. Okay, so I'm not to the point where I can do the next one. So let's go get waypoints. Maybe we can do some whispers along the way. Level 11, excellent. Let's see, I need more defenses, basically, at this point. My killing power is fine for normal. So more defenses. Let's see. Nope, not glass cannon. That's good. I'm not going to use cool... Well, yeah, those are cooldowns, aren't they? All right. I just want to get to a point where I can get to the end game and not, you know, and have full boards. It was fun to do with that little thing as a test, and it was a very educational. Don't get me wrong, I learned a lot doing that. So that in and of itself was worth doing. Wish pets would pick these up.
Was it worth it?
And I guess a while back they changed how vulnerable damage is not just calculated, but how it contributes to overall damage. And I did not know that they had removed it from like a separate bucket. It's now part of the common bucket. Very strange. I was trying to understand what the stuff was on max roll, lying in bed, half asleep in the middle of the night. So now we're going to go to this one, and we'll just go this way. Now see that, it's so annoying that those just lie there. How many runes do people miss because they don't go into their bags automatically? They're not sent to them. What's this one, and how long does it have left? 4 minutes. Nope. Not got that. Wouldn't be prudent. Doing Dana Carvey, doing George Bush. I guess you can just jump this one, can't you? Oops. Oh, there we go. All right, next one to release is this one. It's funny, last night I was doing World of Warcraft, and there were up to like 18 people watching at one time. Like, wow, okay, that's interesting. Stream World of Warcraft, get a lot of viewers. Stream something else, get 1 or 2, maybe 3 for a while. Then it dips back to 1, back up to 3, down to 1. kind of interesting. Alright, now we'll do the upper area. Gonna do that one. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to do this one.
Saw that. Overgrown vermin.
Always looking at the mini map for a goblin. I think part of my problem too with hardcore is I just don't have enough experience with D4. Like I dabble in it in a new season for a little while, but then I'm like, okay, I'll go do something else. I don't like spend hundreds and hundreds of hours, you know, playing and then analyzing and deconstructing and learning everything there is to know about the combat. I'm sort of a dabbler. I'm a casual player. And as a casual player, hardcore, you have to be really, really, really careful. Like overly careful, because you're not used to all the ins and outs of how every little aspect of the game works. You know, some people figured out that, you know, certain things reflect damage 2 years ago. And I didn't learn that until last night or yesterday morning. That's like how far behind I am on knowing how the game works. So if you watch me and think, man, this guy knows what he's doing, I kind of don't. Kind of do and I kind of don't. I know how to build a little bit. I know how to get around. I know shortcuts for certain things, but combat is not my strong suit, especially quick reactions in combat. My brain just melts for a moment. I can't think straight. It's like why I don't like PvP, because I can't focus. I can't concentrate. It's too much too fast for me to react. I don't have to practice because I don't like it. And I don't like it because I don't practice, right? If I did it all the time and brute force my way through, I might learn to enjoy it. But, you know, that requires dying millions and millions and millions of times, and I don't like dying. But as soon as I can, I will go. I will go lightning ball sork or whatever that the new meta is. The new push slash farming zippy lightning ball thing is. Where else? I know there's going to be one there, but I'm not doing those yet. I'm not going to get that. That's in a PvP zone. Let's go turn this in. Oh yeah, I can go get all the renown, can I? Claim rewards. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Oh, how long does this last? 24 minutes? I could do that. I don't even have to do well. I just have to complete it. I can get a nice little stash of equipment if I can get to 100.
You've heard of this Akarat?
You can do 4 waves in like 8 minutes. Oh yeah, these. I need to put these in, don't I? Yeah. Oh, let's see here. That. This. This one creates an annoying sound. I don't think there's anything else I can really do that does anything. Like this is what I want. I want this to be there. I'll just go with these 3 for now. Oh yeah, the note. All right, so let's go in here. Let's grab a one of these. Oh, 25 minutes. Nice. That's good too. Well, that's tempting. Maybe I'll do that. That's actually more fun. But I need to update my stuff. Oh, no, I want the speed, don't I? I can reforge to speed. Maximum life. Yes. Yes, ring. Yes, ring. Life, damage. Life. Let's go back home and redo the character a little bit so that we have life on at least a couple things if we can get it. Make ourselves a little bit more durable. Maybe I can bump this up to hard mode. All right, let's do sockets first. Boy, I'm so slow. All right, so sockets. Let's add a socket here.
Stars
We'll add a socket to this item. Add a socket to this item. All right, now, yes, now I can do it. So let's go defensive, worldly. We want life. There we go. That's excellent. We're going to do the same thing here. Come on, life. Life. Jerk. Alright, it is what it is. One is better than none. That's a great increase in my life.
Stars
Whoops.
guide you.
I can also now consider doing 2 sets of runes.
What's left, you ask?
We'll go this and this. Yes. Don't have to worry about resource yet, thankfully. That there. And then we'll go skulls. I have to be 15, okay. I can do baby skulls for now, can I?
Beware the envious, my friend.
All right, so we're going to do Mobility. Really hate getting bad rolls. Jerk. Alright, so we're gonna go slaughter.
Line.
We'll go let's see. Where's the do I not have the one where you cast a summon and it or conjuration? I don't think I have that because I haven't leveled a sword yet, have I? No, okay, so we'll go disobedience here. We will go what else? That's good. I like that. All right, and the weapon. Maybe that. Intercom, 20%. It's always on. There we go. Okay, so there's that. And then
Steel you need.
for this, I can go offensive. Fire damage. There we go. And then we'll go... Hey, man. There we go. Chance to do fire damage. Let's put a second item on this. Why won't it let me do that?
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Barrier generation. I don't really need anything there. Let's see. Life. Yep, don't need anything there. Let's go do this dungeon. Right, take this. Go do this. So I figured out what went wrong with my bear, Damien. Apparently, well, we know that some enemies can cast a reflective damage thingy, and apparently that's what I ran into, and I didn't know what the mob type was, but it was probably a Goatman Shaman, and they can cast a buff on enemies near them that does reflective damage when you hit the nearby enemies. So you basically want to kill the Goatman Shaman very quickly when you run across them. I don't know what the buff is called, but I should learn what the buff is. So yes, I've mentally healed a little bit from losing my dude. So I'm giving this a shot again, but I'm not doing the event. I'm just doing this just to do it the normal way. Those Hellborn are tough. I also figured out that you can do Legion Remix without a subscription. You just can't get past level 20. See that fire thing? It's not, you don't want to be in that. I think that's what killed my first Spiritborn, was standing in one of those red swirly things too long. Do. Oh, I have the buff. Now there'll be a little explosion. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. And now the buff is gone. We're headed this way. Well, that's a bummer. Have you ever thought of like just building a gaming computer that's like in a box that has no heating issues? I've had much better success with that than using a laptop, just because of the thermals. Laptops are generally not designed with good thermals, especially if you try to game on them. It's like, for me anyway, the expense of trying to get a laptop that I could game on, I could get a better computer, like a boxed computer for the same price, or for a lower price than I could get like a gaming computer or a gaming laptop. Just seems like just to me, a misallocation of resources when it comes to how you build the computer. It's like there are so many trade-offs when it comes to building a gaming laptop. Like you have to like cut back on the CPU power. You have to like spend a lot more on cooling and all sorts of things. Whereas like if you just build a computer on your own, you could probably build a computer for a third the price that has better performance and doesn't have the same thermal issues.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails.
I mean, everyone can absolutely do what they want, but that's just been my experience. Just seems like a weird kind of way to, do it. Just, for me. 15. More damage. Yes. All right. So what I can do now is I'm going to put damage. Whoops. Damn it. Why does it do that? It's so annoying. Okay, 110 fire damage is fine. And then, whoops.
May your rule
See some steel you need?
All right, why can I only put one thing on there? Is it broken? Guys,
Use
I
it.
can only put one thing. That's not right. Maybe because I haven't upgraded it yet. Okay, so let's do based upon resources. Edgemaster, right? No, conceded. Let's go conceded. This will be, yeah, this needs to be much, much better. Conceded. And now I can add a second, right?
Hammer?
Yes, there we go. Day. Fine. Go.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
That's 2 on it. Anything else is good.
What's still got some good in it?
I mean, there's no wrong purchase, really. It just depends on, how it plays out. If you end up wanting to game on it a lot and it keeps overheating, then to me that just... If it were me, I'd be like, well, okay, maybe it's time to go get a different kind of computer or something. There's no other good ones. So for now... So this, summon damage, and movement speed. Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. We can go with these skulls. These in here. We can go... Can I make the next tier of topaz? I guess it depends on the kind of gaming you're doing too. Like if you're doing, something that's not like super high-end AAA. If you're just doing a little game like, if you're playing StarCraft or one of those smaller games that don't use a lot of resources, then I think a gaming laptop is more than fine. If you want to spend thousands of dollars on a gaming laptop that has like a NVIDIA 3090 mobile version and all that stuff, makes like, just go buy a 3090 and put it in a box. It's like, ugh. Just build one that you could tote around from place to place if you need to. Say, hey, can I borrow your monitor when you go somewhere? Do you have a monitor I can plug into? And then you just have your own full gaming rig. That.
Magic is neither good nor evil.
But if you got it mostly for development, then that that makes more sense. You just have to accept that it's going to be problematic when it comes to gaming itself, which is ironic, right? Like it's a gaming development platform, but when I try to run the games on it, it like overheats. It's like, ooh, yeeshi. All right, so now I can do this. I could also put this one in there, but I don't think I need it. I'm not going to do that quest. Let's speak with Shan and Black. Where? Oh, that's right. Have you ever gamed on a dedicated gaming rig where you build it just for gaming? Like in a box? With a discrete GPU and, like a gaming motherboard? Like I just helped a friend, choose components for one. They're like 4-year-old components, but, it runs games really well still. Like, not much has improved in the last 4 years. Except for maybe the GPUs. You can still get amazing performance out of, like, even just an AMD, Series 5 3060, No, this is a Sorcerer. And he's running a B550 motherboard, which is like really old now. Shit. Wait, what? Let's just stay here. I'll go back. Whoop. That's fine, guys. You can all die. I'll go here. Last character was a druid. This is a sorcerer.
boss. So
There are guides actually that teach how to put a computer together. You just have to. The trick is knowing how to choose the right components. And if you go to PC Part Picker, that's where I usually go. They're pretty good at figuring out what goes with what.
Never mind that.
Close our eyes. Like I'll show you the thing I want to put together. If I go to PC Part Picker, this is what I have my eye on as far as what I want to build next. I don't know what my timeline is, but this is what I would like to do. So the latest AMD Ryzen, liquid cooler for the chip, B850M. The 850 series is like the latest that's more gaming friendly. Doesn't matter the memory, I don't care about any of that. As long as it's good memory, I don't care if it has bells and whistles. A good 990 Pro NVMe, just PCIe 4 is fine. And then this is like a pretty good, well-reviewed 3090 that uses air cooling. I consider liquid cooling, but that's risky for the future. You can always replace fans, but it's really difficult to replace a water cooler on a graphics card. This seems to be a fairly well-designed case for this setup. And then a really high-quality power supply. I can't stress enough, you need a good power supply. It'll run cool, it'll run quiet. If you skimp on this, you're going to stress the power supply. Not a good idea. And then this would be like the monitor I want to get. I do already have a 30-inch monitor, but I would love an OLED. Because I have an OLED TV in my main room, and it's like, mwah, the bee's knees. But you can see the price here, right? What's amazing is this was like $5,700 like last week. So the prices fluctuate like crazy. I'm hoping that by Black Friday, this will come down to maybe $4,000. And then I might bite, because I've been saving my pennies for 4 years with the plan of getting something to replace what I'm currently using. And I would love a 5090. Not that I'll fully utilize a 5090, but the beauty of the 50 series cards is that it does AV1 encoding, which is a video encoding for like streaming, for example. And if you use OBS, you can use H.264 encoding, H.265, which is also called HEVC. But the newest one is called AV1, and it's like 50% more efficient for the same bit rate as HEVC. And so the 50 series can do it in hardware, which means I can get a 40 megabit stream quality, which is what I had before it was being weird, at like only 30 megabits. Or I can get a 30 megabit stream quality at like 24 megabits or 23 megabits. Right now I'm dumbing down to 12 megabits just so I don't fight the ISP that I'm using. But that's one of the reasons I'd like to go with the 50 series card, so I don't have to keep fighting with the bit stream. This. But if there are online guides on how to put together a PC, it's not that difficult. The trick is finding the right components that work and play together, that will fit in a case, and just learning about each component separately and why you might choose this over that. If that interests you, you don't have to do it that way. But I find it fascinating. And it's a lot easier than it used to be. Now it's like super easy. Like stupid easy. You don't have to deal with IRQ interrupts and all that bullshit that people had to deal with back in the 80s and 90s. Assigning IDs to things, it just all self does it. It's like super, super easy now. It's basically just finding the components that will work together and just plugging it together. You just plug it together and it just works. Like the friend that I helped put his, because he wanted a computer that would play Windows 11 or would work with Windows 11 because of course Windows 10 is dying, and he was like, he's just fearful of not getting updates. So I helped him pick out a motherboard and a power supply. Oh wait, no, he's using his power supply. A motherboard, a chip, and what else did we pick? And memory that would fit with what he was already using as far as his case, his PSU, and everything else. And it worked like a charm. Now, when he put it together, it wasn't coming on properly, and my sister went and helped him, and she said, oh yeah, his memory wasn't seated properly. So apparently he didn't know how to make sure that the memory he was inserting into the motherboard was fully seated properly, so that's obviously an issue. But the AMD 3600 CPU came with its own air cooler, which is more than enough for most uses.
Stand back.
He's not running, you know, computing processes like crazy, so a 3600 doesn't generate a lot of heat, but it's more than enough for most gaming these days. And it was only like a $100 CPU. It was amazing.
Knocked in some sort
Maybe
of
less. It was like
basement.
$80.
It's the sort of
His motherboard was like another $80. The memory was like another $80. And for $240, he has an up-to-date computer that can run Windows 11 and, you know, all the latest stuff. Okay, so now we're going to go 3 there, right? Are we down here yet? I'll wait till that. Do that. I want the speed instead. Alright, so now we've done that. I'm not going to do the world boss. Let's go over here. I mean, if you know someone that knows how to build computers, you can have them help you. You know, have them pick out parts, put it together. Or if you're afraid of that, you can just buy one that's already put together. But I would start following a channel like Hardware Unboxed, or what are some of the other good ones? J2 Cents. These YouTube channels where they talk about how to build computers and why one component might be better than another. It's just fascinating to learn. And then, of course, the granddaddy of all, which for some reason the name escapes me. Shit, what the hell's the channel name? I was wanting to put a computer together like 4 years ago, so I started watching these channels and just sort of absorbing the information. Yeah, here's J2 Cents.
This PC?
This guy right here, right? J2 Cents. Follow him. And then shit. What's the other one? Shit. Why can't I remember it? You look up subscriptions. Hardware Unboxed is another one. I'm gonna kick myself once I see his channel. Be like, of course. Isn't it funny how your mind blanks on something and then, until you see it again? I'm looking on my other screen here. I don't want to blast my channel with all of my preferences here on. Here it is. Gamers Nexus, that's right.
Years ago, but only if they frequently occur.
Gamers Nexus. Great channel. Great channel. Where he talks about, you know, what makes something good, why a case is good, why a case is bad, and so forth. Just watching them and hearing them, you know, talk about, you know, why something would be good, why something would be bad, you sort of just ingest a load of information that you can just apply to, you know, how you would build something that's good versus something that's not good. Like, what makes a case good? What makes a case bad? Why you choose one case over another?
Yes.
You know, I think choosing a case based on how it looks is one of the dumbest reasons to buy a case. In fact, I want my case to look as boring as possible. I just want it to have really good thermals, and I want to be able to fit everything I need into it. I want it to be invisible. I don't want it to glow. I don't want animation. I don't want displays. I want it to be sight unseen, hidden, and invisible. I don't even see my cases. They're just completely hidden behind something else. To me, if they make bright lights and flashing and glowing and doing all sorts of fun things, then I've failed, because now the case is the thing and not the things running on the computer. It's like the whole reason to build a computer is to have something on my screen that I can see, not to sit over and see some fancy looking case. But you know, that's me. Not everybody's like me.
You were too late. Too late for Aleph.
Some people love having a fancy case. I just don't.
What's that book?
This book right here?
Mounts.
And it helps to sort of be a hardware nerd. Like, to me, being both a software nerd and a hardware nerd they sort of go hand in hand. You know, knowing how to code and knowing how hardware works, sort of, ooh, there we go, conjuration efficiency, nice. Sort of go hand in hand. No. Yes, thank you. Actually, I think I want to extract that. And I'll put it on a different item. What is this? This is... no. Yeah, at this point, I'm probably only going to take in legendary items. I already have life on there. I don't need that much more damage. I think I'll just crunch. Okay, that's a lot more. Nope, I'm just going to do this. Then I'm going to imprint
What do you need?
this with where is it? Is it really a I guess it's a DPS-y skill, isn't it? Okay, I'll hold off on that. I think I have to put on gloves, maybe. No, that shouldn't be the case. It's a defensive thing, right? Yeah, that's so weird. Okay, so there's battlecasters. And that makes sense because that's a thing. Oh, maybe that's what it was. For some reason, I thought I got the one that makes you take less damage after doing conjuration, but I guess not. All right. So Gamers Nexus, J2 hardware unboxed. That's another really good one. Monitors unboxed, I think, is another one, where they talk about nothing but monitors. You can learn a lot about monitors that way. Let's see, Subo, no. Okay, well, let's go to the thing and see what they have for sale. There's even almost ASMR style videos where you can watch people put together computers. That's just all they do. They just put the computer together and you can just sort of watch it, and it's like this satisfying, oh yeah, and that fits right there. You know, like this slides into there and this slides there. Okay, let's try to put life on that. This. All right, replacing almost all the gear. That was productive.
People.
Hopefully I can go to hard now. Actually, I'm just going to make the executive decision. Go right to hard. Because now we're going to have more pieces. Come on, there we go. There we go. Meter size, firewall size. Let's go barrier. Okay, barrier, please. Barrier, please. Whoops, not that one. Excellent. This one can get mobility. Speed, please. There we go. This one, mobility. I need speed right now. Damn it. Really? There we go. All right, now this will also get life. All right, armor, fine. So I did that. Movement speed. Why does it not let me do that? I should be able to put that right there. That's so annoying. There's like a bug there. Like, see, now I can do it. It's so dumb. Fire damage, please. Thank you. I don't think I need anything here. Maybe Inferno cooldown reduction. If I can get it. There we go. Alright, so this goes away. These all go away. That goes in there. Let's go make another one.
Fare thee well.
3 skills. Right, wolves, yes. Okay, so just the headpiece is the only thing left. See if I can get lucky with the headpiece here. Cap.
Not bad pull, that.
That'll work.
Honest, are you?
I like the snow veil. That's appealing. Yeah, snow veil. Being unstoppable is not bad. Alright, now I just have to put another socket into it.
Beware the envious, my friend.
What's left, you ask?
Excellent. Now everything has... Nope, this one needs it. Alright, defensive, worldly, life, please. Life. Not dodge. Life. Thank you. All right. Barrier. Thank you. Life barrier, life barrier, life barrier. Awesome. Did I need a second one on here? Again, barrier. It's so annoying when it keeps doing the same thing over again. There should be an RNG protection where it forces it to a different item. So like if it gives you a thing and you don't like thorns, roll it again and it won't be thorns, right? It'll be some other thing. It's the fact that it can roll the same thing again and again and again is beyond tedious. Okay, so that's good. That's garbage. I keep going back over these as if I don't know what they are, but just like as if something will magically pop up that I don't already have put on there, or that I've not already put on there. I think one of these barrier things. Yeah, let's do that. All right, and then this. I'm not doing anything there. So I need something DPS-y. That's not bad.
Impeccable.
Mobility.
If I
Juggernaut.
can't be in the wilderness,
Or slaughter, sorry, slaughter.
this will do.
Where is it? There it is. Alright, and then this barrier, that's fine. Let's do the, can I put the, what's the one where I have a chance to increase my, maybe that, yeah. And then this one will get the one that has a chance of increasing the rank, right? Can that go here? Maybe not. Here it is. Alright, so we have defensive, defensive, offensive, and I can actually do things here too. Offensive. Let's go fire damage. Come on. Okay, garbage. So 1, 2, 3 is the 2 hits and then the enchant or the aspect. Two tempers and the aspect. 2 tempers, good 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 aspect. And then that one can't do anything yet. But what I can do is figure out, like I don't want thorns. So this will become intelligence. Thank you. I don't want thorns here. So what can I get? Life per second, that's fine. I'm not doing crit yet. Lucky hit. Life, fine. Thorns. Armor. That's such a piddly amount. Movement speed. There we go. And then, fine, whatever. All right, so now I'm gonna go make another pot.
I can cure what ails you.
We'll go advantage. Let me look out the window and see what they're doing to my road. Well, street, not road. I don't live in the country. It's really loud. All right, what's going on here? We have almost 1,000 life. That's excellent. That's beyond excellent. That's amazing. So nothing's triggering there. World boss is already live. Maybe I'll go do this. Let's go do some high quality runes. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a red one. Yes, I'm doing this on hard because I have almost 1,000 health, and that's more than enough for hard. Plus, this is such a fun event. It's like super fun. Oh, I can't do this until Torment, can I? Yep, only usable in Torment. Damn it. Alright, well, I'll get a basic one. Alright, let's go with more jewelry. Because I need that ring to be not blue. Okay, we're going to go this way to this one. This guy might be ready for, or this gal might be ready for expert, actually. Our exit is to the right, so we're going to go left first. Hit all these spirit beacons. See. Hit the big guys for XP. Nice. Yeah, look how fast he died. That's amazing. This way. I think I'll be 20 when I leave this. So we'll be to the next level of consumable healing potions. There's that. Excellent. Almost rank 4. I'll be heading directly for the portal now. Hit this guy along the way. See how I'm at 100% barrier because of all that extra barrier generation. So when I do generate barrier, it generates a lot more barrier than it ordinarily would. It's pretty amazing. Especially if I use a cooldown like that. Like I said, I don't really need to do this, but I'll do it. Excellent. That's hilarious. Almost 6 minutes left on the clock. This event is so fun. Ooh, Conjuration one. Hydras have +1 head. I'll put that on the next weapon. Yeah. All right, so what do we have here? We have... This is actually not a bad one. Tenuous Destruction, but it's riskier now. And I used to run with Tenuous Destruction on my hardcore Sorks, like back in Season 4. But now it's probably riskier. There we go. Exactly what I needed. All right, now all you guys go away.
Starting from nothing.
We're going to put... I guess no Hydra stuff here. We'll go day, fire. Yes! Inferno cooldown reduction. Yes. I do need to get Inferno here. And then, yeah, that'll go on Y. Excellent. Now this is going to go with... anything good here? Maybe the ultimate skill one, when I pop that out on a boss or on any particularly tough enemies. So let's go. Yeah, Hydras are fun in D3 too. They're super good in this game, in this version of the game. Okay, so what else could I do? Evade, maybe. Mobility, ultimate skill. Like if I pop the big one, what could I do that goes with that? It has to be 150 or less. Maybe healing. Probably that's better. Because it needs to be like one cast and then everything cast, like the bottom one, Teb, will go and then 1% per offering. So 100 to fire it, 50 to go to the increase, so 1%. So counteracting damage from enemies and healing me when they die. So when I cast this, I get all the benefits of this, plus I get all the benefits of the Necromancer Iron Maiden skill. Put them in the Iron Maiden. Awesome! Execute them. Bummer! Bill and Ted, right? Let's see here. Could do that. I do need to do the next Whisper. Let's go do this dungeon real quick. Come on, let me out. part of me worries that they're going to cut an electrical line or something outside, and I'll lose power all of a sudden, then I'll lose another character. I guess I'm sort of just resigned to it now, maybe. I think I'm ready for expert, actually. Things are dying so quick here. Hydras are nice because they can kill things through walls, so you don't have to open every little door and everything. You just throw down a Hydra, it'll take care of all the trash. Kind of nice. I guess I don't have to kill all the enemies. Just the Animus carriers. I'll go clockwise. Sure, why not? I'm just gonna spam this in a circle. Spam, spam. I'm just holding down B and just rotating my character. I'm just getting lots of these guys coming out every time. I'm getting lots of extra wolves to spawn, which is nice.
It's not much, but I hope it helps.
Hell, this character might be ready for Penitent. God, I hate the way these things are designed. Just give me one long tunnel to go through. Make it wind any way you want, but just don't make me double back. It's so annoying. Alright, one in there. Since 1982. On the old Apple II computer that we had at home. We had Castle Wolfenstein, we had Apple II Flight Sim, we had Canyon Climber. Actually, no, technically since the 70s, because we had Pong on the TV. We had a little mobile handheld game, which was like a little football game It had 3 rows of LEDs. It was hilariously antiquated by today's standards, but we loved it. It was amazing. These games, Pong in 1976, absolutely amazing. You could have a game on your TV. It was unreal. In 1982, we also had an Odyssey console where I learned how assembler programming works, which is amazing. Before then, it baffled me, but that little console had like a little thing that you could do that would teach you how to program in assembler. It's like, who knew that a gaming console would teach you how to program? It was amazing. And then, of course, I was obsessed with learning how to program the Apple II in assembler. 6502 assembly. It was so fun. Digging into the reference manuals on what memory locations did what. Because it was all memory location toggling to do things like change graphic states and so forth. Writing things directly to the screen buffer. I wrote my own version of a 70 column display program that would basically on a computer with 280 pixels wide, very low, 192 pixels high. This is in monochrome. Being able to display a 70 character display on a computer that was designed for 40 was a really fun trick. I created a program that would let me edit the characters, the fonts, the glyphs that would be used, and I had a lookup table for the characters and how to load them how to blit them to the screen. And then, of course, I had to intercept the command line console, like, you know, the Apple II system prompt, you know, with a little right square bracket where you could enter in your commands of what you wanted to do next. And basically, I rewrote Steve Wozniak's command line prompt and scrolling and all that stuff so that it would write in 70 columns to the high-res graphics screen. It was a really fun thing to do. Of course, in years since, I've learned much better ways to move memory around that are much, much more optimized. Like, I think to scroll, I actually had to move bytes around memory because it was all direct addressed screen. You didn't, you know, there was no graphics card to do all the stuff for you. You basically had to move all the memory yourself. So if I wanted to scroll the screen up by one row of text, I had to like basically copy and paste memory locations from one to another. And I did it using a very compact set of binary, you know, assembly, but it was also very slow. And I had since, long after that, I learned about loop unrolling, where you basically, instead of having a loop that's very compact set of code, you basically unroll the loop. So you're executing a bunch of things together, and then you loop back around and you do a bunch of things together. You loop back around, do a bunch of things together. So what you do is you preload registers with the memory location, and you just call a load and a save using a Y offset, 6502 Y offset, and it just runs boom. So I can actually scroll a screen in like a 30th of a second using loop unrolled code, as opposed to my old code from 1983 that I was writing then. And it took about a fifth of a second to scroll. So you would hit enter and it would go, whoop, you could see it go up. It didn't take long, but if I had known about loop unrolling and how to really write super fast code that may not be the most compact code, but it runs super fast, it would have happened in a blink of an eye. But I didn't know about that then. I didn't know that then. But anyway, that's my tangent on loop unrolling. You can even look and see loop unrolling 6502 assembler. There you go. If I only had known this in 1983. Anyway, that was my coding life.
Horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Healing. Excellent. Let's see. I think it's time to go for a walk, actually. So I think I might be done for the moment, but this is amazing. Good progress. Let's do a quick test at Penitent and see how dangerous this is.
We could use the
Put all our fragile things away. But yeah, I even rewrote it since then. Like I think a few years ago, I got it into my head to, like, on paper write the assembly for loop unrolling, and knowing what I know about 6502 assembly, which is a lot, I was able to just do it in my head and write it out on paper and sort of like manually take care of what the registers would have had at the time. And I'm pretty sure my code will run and is bug-free and will copy, like, we'll scroll the screen up or down in 1/30th of a second or so, based on the old 1 megahertz 6502 in the Apple IIc or Apple II Plus. Okay, this feels good. Let's go. Hopefully we can run into the butcher here. Let's do this and see if we run into the butcher. Butcher, come on, butcher. He can sometimes appear in these cellars. Maybe not. Nope, guess not. That was useful. Okay, penitent it is. So after this, I'm going to go AFK for a couple hours, go work out, go for a walk, chill, watch some YouTube, like you're doing now, watching YouTube of me, which is really bizarre to my brain. Why would anyone want to watch me? It's very strange. But some people do, I guess. Good. Go back home and... Oh, I need a skull, don't I? I need a skull in that thing. This is one of the most fun games to get to 60 in. After 60, it becomes more of a chore in a way. It doesn't become unfun, it just becomes a little bit more of a chore. 580, that's pretty good. 21%, that's terrible. But we'll improve that over time. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your day, and maybe I'll be on a little bit later. I might even be over in World of Warcraft. Who knows? We'll see. Bye. Thanks, man.